I'm about to hop on a plane, head back to Washington. I'll have the opportunity to brief the president on the conversations that I had.
U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo heading back home Thursday after meetings with Emirati and Saudi leaders and telling reporters the U.S. is building a coalition to deter Iran and find a peaceful resolution. After Saturday's attack on Saudi Arabia's oil facilities briefly cut production in half, jolting global energy markets. An attack Pompeo earlier called an act of war.
I think it's abundantly clear there is an enormous consensus in the region that we know precisely who conducted these attacks was Iran.
Pompeo speaking after Iran's foreign minister told CNN that any military strike from the U.S. or Saudi Arabia on Iran would spark an all-out war. Iran has repeatedly denied involvement in the weekend strikes. Yemen's Iran-aligned Houthi group claimed responsibility for the raids, but on Wednesday, Saudi Arabia displayed what it says are the remnants of Iranian drones and missiles used in the attack. Proof, it says, of Iran's involvement in a strike that came, it explains, from the north, ruling out an assault from Yemen to the south. The French foreign minister now saying the claim from Yemeni Houthi rebels that they were behind the strike is not very credible. The official adding, though, he's waiting for the results of an international investigation. Pompeo confirmed there would be more economic sanctions placed on Iran in the wake of the attacks after Trump announced new sanctions on Iran Wednesday, saying more details on that measure would be revealed in the coming days. Trump earlier tweeted the U.S. was locked and loaded to respond to the attacks depending on verification. Tensions between the U.S. and Iran could soon come to a head. According to the Iranian UN mission, the U.S. has issued visas for Iran's president and foreign minister to travel to New York for the UN General Assembly next week. There have been some questions over whether or not the U.S. would issue those papers. Iran's foreign minister, he's scheduled to travel to New York, leaving early Friday.